I'm not gonna lie.
It does look bad. It doesn't look good. There's nothing fresh on the whole freaking plate. Give me some carrots. Give me some celery. Give me some grapes. Do anything other than what you're doing, Amber. And do it with something other than a freaking butter knife. Hey y'all, it's Rosie here, and for me, here in Japan, it's about 11 a.m. on a Monday morning, and with my newfound free time, because, you know, Tom's doing stuff for work, I was going to watch her hungover, let's go to Walmart, Starbucks taste test, and weight loss update vlog. But as I went in to watch it, I noticed that she posted a newer video a few hours ago called Eating Taco Bell in Bed at 2 a.m., Cooked My Mom My Famous Chili, and Making Personal Charcuterie Board. Between the two, which am I more interested in? Well, I couldn't care any less about her hangover and Walmart and her fake weight loss. So, I guess we're going to go for Taco Bell in bed. That's pathetic. And, if her chili is the chili I think it is, ew. And I hope her mom tells her, ew. So let's watch it.
Hello, welcome to my vlog. So we're gonna start off with a little mini
personal charcuterie board that literally is gonna be knockoff charcuterie board because it's not gonna be that great. So I have like a whole charcuterie board set up, to be honest. I have a whole moment. This big.
Let me just say my initial thoughts on this are, if it's a personal size charcuterie board, isn't it just a snack plate? Am I mistaken in this? I don't think I am. Let's watch our girl make a snack plate.
Guy, but I'm gonna use the small fella. So I'm gonna show you everything I'm gonna have on the plates. So in my last vlog, I hauled these for you guys. They're salted garlic chips. I still have not tried them, so I'm definitely gonna try these. Now let's go into my fridge. Obviously, we're gonna have some salami. This is port wine cheese spread with like almonds. So we're gonna have some of that. So we have Kalamata olives, but I also have green olives, so I'm gonna be doing those. And then over here in my wannabe pantry, I have these pretzels that I also got. Pink Himalayan salt, multigrain flatbread. So now I'm gonna assemble it. I'm gonna put you guys on my little tripod. Okay, first things first, let's add the cheese.
I just have to say, looking at Amber's snack plate, this plate is huge. One, this is definitely like not a small plate. This is more than enough for a party. And our girl just put an entire cheese ball on it. Is she gonna eat the whole cheese ball? Y'all need to buckle in. This is about to be a wild, wild charcuterie ride.
Cheese. Now we're gonna add some salami. I promise if I was doing this for like a get together and not just by myself, I would like be decorative. Like I would fold them. I would have like fruit and veggie.
I don't care what your intentions are if you were gonna have people over. It really doesn't matter because who cares? But that's a fuck ton of meat and cheese ball. And that's all she's got on the plate so far.
And before anyone says anything, no, I'm not gonna eat all this cheese. That would literally make me sick. I just did it, you know, because it looks cute. So next is some of the olives.
At this point, she's trolling. No one uses a butter knife for all of these stupid tasks that she uses a butter knife for. No one. I'm convinced she carries this fucking butter knife around like in her pocket, in her hair, something. Why does she use this same butter knife for every freaking thing? Especially, calm down, calm down. You can do this, Rosie. You can. She's trolling.
Just gonna add there. I'm also gonna put the green olives here. Only need a few. And then I'm gonna take some of the crackers. They're actually a lot longer than I was expecting them to be. And then some of these garlic chips. Oh my God, this looks so bad. Like I need something here. If I could have anything here right now, it would definitely be strawberries. But we're gonna stick with something else. They're like hot tamales. They're like little candies. Okay, this doesn't look half bad. I'm not gonna lie. I do have like a...
I'm not gonna lie.
It does look bad. It doesn't look good. There's nothing fresh on the whole freaking plate. Give me some carrots. Give me some celery. Give me some grapes. Do anything other than what you're doing, Amber. And do it with something other than a freaking butter knife.
Little cheese spreader. Let me see if I can find it. So it should be in here. Yes. It came with the... Oh, do you guys hear the siren? I hope everything...
Y'all. Call me a bitch all you want. We opened that cabinet. She opened that one cabinet. And it had stacks of plastic organizers in it, right? I'm not imagining this. It wasn't some sort of like dream that I had. Stacks of plastic organizers. And instead of throwing these charcuterie, cheese spreading utensil whatevers in one of those plastic containers that she just has 9 billion of, they're just in a freaking Ziploc in the pantry. Really? Like, she's home all day. Put the utensils in the 9 billion organizers that you just have randomly in a cabinet that you're not using, but spent hundreds of dollars on.
Is okay. So this actually came as a whole set, so it's pretty neat. Okay, so I can't really show you guys or it's gonna fall, but you guys already saw what it looked like. While I eat, I'm actually gonna be watching the new Squid Games, The Challenge. Okay, let's taste test a garlic chip. Like, what is that? Okay, texture is crunchy, flavor is garlicky. She's good. Now I'm gonna take my little cheese spreader and we're about to spread some cheese, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, the cracker is gonna crack. Told you. How about let's just like dollop it on there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I've ever had this cheese before. Sounds familiar, who knows, but let's do a taste test. Oh my God, that's so good. Okay, I'm gonna add some cheese.
Let us just sit here and watch the world's shittiest mukbang. Oh my God. She's using a whole ass spatula to put cheese on a cracker.
We're gonna do a whole moment, okay? I'm gonna add some salami. So we got the salami there. We're gonna have an olive. All right. Cheers. 10 out of 10, recommend. Okay, so I ate all of the salami and the olives, and that's everything else I have left. So I'm just gonna go put the cheese back in the fridge, and that was a really good meal. It was very satisfying.
That wasn't a meal. I don't know what the freak that was, but that wasn't a meal. That was like a toddler snack tray if the toddler was trying to take in 4,000 calories.
Y'all, it is storming for the first time since I have been living in Oklahoma. It like literally looks like a flood is happening outside. There's lightning, thunder, like my poor babies are so scared.
Why doesn't she show us? Can you show us? Can you film out of the window so we can see? No? No, you can't? Okay.
And this is only the 3rd time it's rained. Like, what? So I wanted to show you the tumblers that I got from the good old Walmart. Look at how gorgeous. Tell me these aren't beautiful. Literally the same quality as the Starbucks ones, which I'll show you the ones I have. Oh, I need to wash these before I put them away, obviously. But the ones that I do have, I have a pink one and like a maroon. These are both Starbucks brand. And then I also think I got this from Walmart. And then I have the Stanley. If we want to talk cups.
She's one person. Who needs that many tumblers? She doesn't even go anywhere. She doesn't even go anywhere. Why does she need all these travel cups? As one person. One person. Amber's consumerism is beyond me.
So as you guys know, I discovered Gatorade Zero Glacier Freeze, which is literally...
She discovered Gatorade Zero 15 years after the rest of us discovered Gatorade Zero. I don't even drink real Gatorade. I only drink the Zeros or the Gator Lights. I don't understand. Is she sponsored by them? Like, she just always acts brand freaking new.
Them anymore. But then I sadly went to the store and they didn't have Gatorade Zero Glacier Freeze. And I was like, crap, what do I do? So I ended up being without these for like a week. And I started getting Charlie horses again. I was like, is this a coincidence? I don't know. So I said, screw it. Since I can't get the Zero, I'll just get the regular one, which does suck, I will say, because it's like Like, look at those carbs, look at the sugars, look at the calories.
Look at the carbs, look at the sugars, look at the calories. Even though I just ate a whole ass pack of salami and a half a cheese ball and a bunch of fucking crackers by myself, let me worry about the Gatorade.
My mom and her boyfriend are actually coming over today, and I'm gonna be making some chili. This is the first time that she's ever had my cooking ever. Like, I'm 32 and she has never ate my cooking before, so that's gonna be fun and interesting. And I know there's like jokes, there's memes, whatever it may be, where people talk about my chili online, but everyone...
Because your chili looked terrible. Looked terrible. What do you mean? I was convinced she was trolling when she made that chili, because who would... Why? And why would you film it? Ugh.
In my real life, who has ever tried it thinks it's the best. Like, one of my exes, the pickiest ever, and she said that's the best chili she's ever had. So literally anyone who's ever tried it loves
You've been chopped.
it. I love it. Like, I do know how to cook. I have made some very questionable choices in the past with soups, especially when I was dating Destiny.
Soups, seasonings, the use of Pam as butter. The list goes on and on. You're such a dry girl. I mean, it's just... Do we need to rehash it? Because it's like... It's not like questionable choices. It's like just no sense of taste at all.
Very questionable, but they always tasted good. I would never make a soup like that now. I just want to make that very clear. So my chili is almost done. It's been simmering for about 20 minutes now. So I'd say it probably has about 10 more. Okay, so...
She has to be trolling us. First, the butter knife for every fucking thing. And now she's using a literal spatula to stir chili. A literal spatula. She's doing it on purpose. She has to be.
Hello. Hey. I'm actually about to just have some of these hot tamales. I used to eat these as a little girl. This is like a random little story time. So my dad, when I was younger, when I lived with him, yes, I was in foster care. People get confused because, like, I'll share stories about, like, foster care and then, like, times where I lived with my parents. I'm like, yes, both of those things happened. But anyways, my dad had his own lawnmower shop. Like, he had his own business. A lot of sketchy things have happened there. Things I remember, things that my mom had recently reminded me about. Girl, maybe we could share some of those stories some other time. But I loved going there, and I would sit in a little, like, office thing, and when someone would come up, I'd be like, okay, let me look at my dad. There is distinct fun things I do remember. One of them is we had this, like, huge Popeye machine that we actually had in, like, the lobby. So I played that a lot, and then we had, like, this little, like, candy machine, and I would always eat the hot tamales out of there. That's literally my story time. Like, when I tell you I have some interesting stories from that place, I mean it, but hot tamales reminds me of that era of my life. It's kind of like...
Why not take this moment, this opportunity, if you will, and go ahead and share some of those stories? Like, you're not doing anything else. That would have been the moment to just pop one of those stories in there, get yourself an extra 2 minutes of video time. What's so hard about it? Unless you gotta go make something up. Like, what's so hard about just throwing it out there?
Oh my god, I just stood outside for an hour. I was waiting for the Uber because I got some Taco Bell. It's a moment. It's fine, I promise. And I met a guy, and I shaked his hand, and it has to be the softest hand I've ever felt. So, anyways, I was out there for like an hour. I didn't realize I was gonna be out there for an hour, but the Uber was running very behind, which happens, not complaining, but it's like 33 degrees.
But like any normal person would have just walked back in the building to their apartment and waited in their apartment for the fucking Uber Eats guy to show up. Like, why did you have to stand outside for the whole hour? Just go back inside and then come back outside later.
And I wasn't wearing a coat. My nose like burns and my cheeks burn and my fingers were numb, but we're okay. We're gonna do a Taco Bell haul. Yeah, so I was massively craving. They're just like chips and nachos, so you just get those little chips and nachos. Okay, chips and cheese. And then a little bit of chips that we got there. And yes, it's actually 2 a.m. right now. Oh boy. And I got 2 of these tacos because they're like my favorite. It's just like the regular hard taco, but it's like the cheese one. So you guys have seen me like do a mukbang of this. That's bomb. I found some chips at the bottom of the bag, so.
This is just an eating video. It's a mukbang video. It's spaced out. But we just watched her eat a charcuterie board. Now we're watching her eat Taco Bell in bed. Amber.
I'm eating Taco Bell in my bed. Hello. So it's been like 10 minutes. These chips are the grossest things I've ever tasted. I was looking forward to this more than anything else. They taste like poisoned, bitter oil chips. Disgusting. Okay, so we're always in this dang fridge, aren't we? Yes, I have a few buzz balls. Don't come for me. Since most of my meal sucked, I'm gonna have a few pieces of salami. So, salami's so good. Like, I realized everything about salami.
This is the binge monster coming out to play. You ate enough food from the Taco Bell. You don't need salami out of the fridge. You don't need more food just because the chips were bad. You need to turn the camera off and go to bed. That's what she needs to do.
Is the very thing that I hate in life. Cold, gross, red looking meat that is just everything I hate. Really, truly, like, ew. But I grew up on it. So I'm used to it. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. It's not healthy by any means, but she's tasty. So yes, salami instead of poisoned chip oil.
Honestly, Amber, I don't understand why you're like, oh, I hate cold pink meat, but it tastes so good because I grew up on it. The fuck? Yeah, most people like deli meats. It just is what it is. It's tasty, it's salty, hearty. Who cares? Who cares? She needed to go to bed instead of keep eating. Just like she didn't need Taco Bell, but that's neither here nor there. That video was a whole lot of screwed up. Starting with the fucking giant toddler snack plate, stirring the chili with a spatula, and generally just not doing anything. Again, not doing anything. Everything was about food, her mom, more food. Seemed to be about it, y'all. That was just... I can't say that I'm happy that I watched it. I guess I'm glad I watched it so I could make a video for y'all, but I think that's it. I'm going to call it quits on that, and I did a video about Japan because I'm enjoying my time here. Now, today we're going house hunting one more time, and hopefully today we actually find something. We put in an application on one, and they went with someone else that I guess submitted about the same time as us, is what we were told. So I've only got a few more days here before I go back to the States for a few weeks, so I really need today to work out. All right. Final thoughts. Oh, the 49ers just won, so I'm happy. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, it surely smells good.